We're recording.
Alright, time to be off. Yeah.
And sound speeds.
Hi, Mom.
Sound speeds.
Yeah, I was doing a Gino.
Oh.
Papa
We
Gino?
are go.
Anyone need water?
Alright.
Yeah, I need one.
Last time
Should I
you
do the water?
guys left the town, you first went to Thunder Tree and not Thunder Tree, sorry, Coneyberry. You went outside Coneyberry to Agatha's lair. And you talked to her. You got kind of a little bit of information. You kind of got the necessary information. She told you where the book went from her. I hope you guys have that written down. I have it somewhere, but
Let's see. Traded book to a necromancer named Zernoff at the city of Erebor over 100
that's
years
it.
ago.
Yep.
The spell book
Yeah.
of Bogentle.
Bojack Horseman.
Bojangle.
Bones!
After that, you guys went ahead over to the old owl well and met Hamun Koss.
I know it
the
well.
necromancer.
I know it owl well.
Terrible. I'm glad this is starting up again. Which was requested to you from Old Man Edermath at the orchard in Phandalin. And he asked you to go check out Wyvern Tor with the orcs and dispose of them because they noticed him and he thinks they're going to plan on attacking him soon.
That's right.
Which is convenient because you were already asked to go clear out Wyvern Tor by the town master of Phandalin. And if my fucking internet would load. Okay. So we got Wyvern Tor.
How much do you say the Hidden Fates Ultra Premium Collection was for you, Corey?
Like 72, I think.
What does that have to do with our campaign? I must have missed something important. Holy crap.
I didn't realize there was a shiny Rayquaza in it, too.
Yeah.
So we're going to kill some orcs? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Yeah, we were going to go kill orcs for the necromancer.
Trying to find the part where
Wow.
Where,
Necromancer and someone else. The town wants us to kill the orcs, right?
the town and this
And
necromancer,
this guy, both, yeah.
Yeah.
who he'll tell you why he's there and what he's doing if you go clear out Wyvern Tor.
Which isn't necessarily beneficial.
Mike, I just realized something. I gotta go back to Route 2. It's hailing in the wild area, so if I find a shiny and it gets killed by the weather...
Oh yeah, you don't have a Master Ball.
This must be what it's like to be Corey.
I don't understand.
Well, so many of the figures look the same color because
Oh!
I'm blocking all the blue light. Like, every single one of these zombies looks the same color. It's crazy.
Are they not?
They are. It's a joke.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He got me, boys!
Colorblind, you colorblind piece of shit.
I've been
Okay.
got!
Oh my god. I think
Alright,
you're trying to get you on the
so-
It's the worst kind of crap.
I feel like Sam with the suck on these nuts.
Oh my god.
I think the easiest way to handle players that aren't here is unless that they're needed for this story, in which case they may pop up. I'm basically just gonna like treat them
Write
as
them off.
poofed, like
Yep.
they're not there. Don't think about them.
Suddenly this campaign is more fun.
fights and stuff?
What'd you say, Mike?
I said, well, suddenly the campaign's more fun.
Jesus Christ.
Alright.
No,
And
we
yeah,
no longer
the
have
fights-
anyone who's remotely persuasive.
Yeah.
I've got a +3.
Oh wow, +3, nice. That's about as good as Tory's +8.
I have
Almost,
+1,
Yeah, I think.
but I have great rolls usually, so it evens out.
Is that true? I feel like I'm.
No, that's not true.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd need a +19 to persuasion for it to ever work.
My persuasion and my intimidation are both +1.
Hey, me too. We them boys.
Okay. So you guys are unlock that at the old owl well.
We are.
Is it supposed to be?
Oh, we're on the travel map now.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Because you're leaving the old owl well, and
I
you
forgot.
need to go to the Wyvern Tor, which you know generally is down in the mountains, but you don't know specifically. So you're gonna have
Okay.
to search for the orcs.
Okay.
What is Corey's stupid name again?
Mark McGrath.
McGrath.
Hey, I gotta break out of this for a second. So, apparently, you know they have those celebrity, like, you can hire them to send you videos and stuff things now?
No, but
No.
Okay.
They have, like, websites now where you can, like, spend a couple $100 and have a video, celebrity, like, make a video or, like, send someone happy birthday
okay.
or whatever. Someone
Yeah.
used Mark McGrath to break up with their boyfriend.
I mean, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
that's very good.
The video's on Twitter. I meant to post it earlier, but I forgot. I'll find it later. Anyway,
Alright.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
Hey, Mark McGrath, don't you know a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff? Maybe you know where this Wyvern Tor is?
I do know a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff.
All right, roll
History?
history.
Wow. Okay. 25.
That wasn't a nat 20, right?
No, it was not.
Okay.
I thought you were going to ask if it was a natural 25, and I'm like, no.
it's still very good. So you know about here, I had that up. Shit. It's like you get a nice little fucking thing now. All right, you know that of the Wyvern Tor. You've never been there yourself, but you know that the Tor was formerly home of a large and dangerous nest of wyverns. But a band of bold adventurers dealt with the monsters years ago, and for many
How
hundreds
bold?
of years ago. The wyverns never returned. Other creatures layered there from time to time, and the current dwellers are rumored to be just roaming bands of orcs that use it for its base. You've also heard, pray tell, perhaps, that they have an ogre.
Excuse me.
You don't know its precise location, but you do know it's in the Sword Mountains to the south of you.
Okay. They have an ogre?
What?
Excuse me?
Sorry. I just was remembering, I heard that they have an ogre.
Fucking Lickle asks you, like, oh, have you ever heard of this? And the only thing that you say is you think for a second, you go, they have an ogre?
So, I do remember this place. It's south of here in the Sword Mountains. It's probably going to be a little bit dangerous, though. There's no wyverns there anymore, but there's a lot of orcs, and they have an ogre, from what I can recall.
Yeah.
What is an ogre scary?
I mean, it's
An
like
ogre's like an onion.
terrible.
Fucking worst friends.
I mean, I've cooked with onions before.
Then you know everything.
No
about it.
problem, then.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go.
Alright. So, do you want to just head directly south from here to the mountains?
Okay. You guys are pretty well rested, as if I recall.
Yeah, it's morning.
I don't think that you guys took any damage before Human. I keep wanting to call him Human. His name is now Human. It's a Hamoon. No, his name is Human. Yeah. Before a human called off his zombies and talked to you. All right. So it's. I'm glad that we took a week off and I've forgotten everything.
I know, I realized that too. When the map loaded up, I was like, I don't remember this.
It's like I don't remember how
I remember all this.
far you guys can travel per day. I think it was.
It was
I
5
thought it was-
dots, I think, or whatever you call
Let's say
them,
25
5.
or 30 miles, I thought.
It's not there. Yeah, I think
Michael,
it's
please.
it's 5 of these, but how much is 5 of these fuckers? 25.
Yeah, I thought each big square was 5. Just scaled differently.
Each big square. Okay, well, I'm super confused now because
They're
there are no
hexes.
little squares, and none of these are square. What are you talking about?
They're
Mike?
big squares because they have more sides.
Okay, now it all makes sense. According to the map, 1 hex equals 5 miles.
Mhm.
But how far is a big square?
Travel pace. All right.
Further.
Wow, this one has 6 sides.
24 miles per day. Yeah, let's do 5. You can do faster or slower, and it changes the stuff. Obviously, like faster, you're gonna have debuffs basically for being exhausted.
Mike, why did you post my
And if you
name
go
is
slower,
human?
you're able to move more like stealthily.
Okay.
All right. So you can move about 5 of these. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 5. You're in the mountains now.
That's not how you count.
Craggy as balls. Yeah, I know. I only went 4. Don't worry about it. You're searching through the mountains. You're not just like marching over them. All right. So who's leading ahead?
I thought I'd lead.
Okay, then
That's
go
a coincidence
ahead.
because I was going to say I thought he would lead.
You can go ahead and make a perception or survival check, Mike. I'll let you choose. In trying to find the orcs camp.
Orc from Mork.
Probably
You're kind of just
perception.
you're searching around the flanks of Wyvern Tor, which is a pretty sizable like hill.
I got a 17
In what?
perception.
Okay. Well, you find kind of the faint smell of smoke as you ascend a rugged ridge, and on the lower slope of the hill ahead, about 50 yards away, you do see a cave mouth opening. Hunkered down by a boulder, 20 yards outside the cave, keeping watch is a single orc, because you motherfuckers found it immediately.
With my history and your perception, we can go anywhere.
Da-da-da.
Hey, Mark, you seen anything?
I don't see shit.
Oof.
Should I see shit?
There seems to be a missing texture, perhaps.
Where? You shouldn't be able to see inside.
Outside though.
Hold on, I'll...
Oh, you mean the whole background?
Yeah.
That's annoying. Un momento.
It said unsupported format unknown. Supported formats are JPEG, PNG, WebM, MP4, M4V.
Oh, I know
RAW,
why.
Unity 3D.
Is it because
Let
it's
me
not
grab
one of those
this.
formats?
Probably
No,
put a
because
map or
this is,
something.
it's an online link.
Oh.
Did I download this one? Probably not. Well, give me 1 sec.
Excuse me.
Alright.
So much
Oh.
for bush diver. You
That's
Yeah,
what
you
it
a
is.
stealthy sort?
Well, I am. Don't mind me. Fairly stealthy, yes.
You haven't noticed he's been licking your bush this whole time.
I have snuck between your legs a few different times. being a Lightfoot halfling makes me fairly sneaky by the laws of racism.
Pretty good.
Why did you see something?
Yeah, saw this like orc guy. Apparently,
Are you sure it wasn't an
alone.
orc woman?
I'm not positive. I'm not huge.
Oh, so you're
on
racist
gendering
and
people.
sexist.
I find guy to be a gender neutral term.
What?
Okay.
Oh.
I'm just always on the lookout for a woman.
Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to check. Sneak right up there and just dive right in.
Just lick that bush and see what you find.
So, where is this guy?
I gesture towards the cave.
All right. Well, I'll try to sneak over and see
Well,
if I can figure out what kind of genitalia he has.
They changed the URL of the RPG map share. I now know why it didn't work.
They changed it since you found it?
Yeah,
Huh.
they updated the website.
That's...
Hey, Mark McGrath.
Hey, what's up there, Lickle?
I have a friend. He's a chef and he's a real pain in the ass and nobody likes him. He's a mythical predatory bird creature. Do you know what we call him?
Whoa, what do you call him?
We call him Wyvern Tor.
It's blurry, but it's the exact same shit. Did you guys see that?
Hey,
Okay.
Do you know, Lickle, what dragon-like creatures use to access the dark web?
No, what's the dark one?
They use Wyvern Tor.
Oh, terrible.
Oh, so many things.
What?
All right.
Zane, what do you have for a joke?
Choosing to not be part of this.
All right. As mentioned, there is a orc standing guard over by a boulder about 20 yards outside the cave. He hasn't seen you guys yet.
Per my conversation with Zane, I'd like to sneak over towards the cave, try to sneak by this orc dude.
All right, roll.
There's one bush between you and him, so good luck. Or rocks. I don't know what it is. There's some pixels.
The what? This? That's a
Yeah.
boulder, but it's not really
I know.
blocking line of sight right now.
I rolled a 12.
You rolled a 12. All right. Yeah, he doesn't see you right now.
Sweet. Can
A
I
12?
continue moving around the outskirts here towards the cave?
You're moving directly into his line of sight.
Oh.
How high is your stealth?
I will say he will get to roll again to see you if you move directly in front
Hey,
of him.
Lickle, why don't you dive into a bush and bring it with you? You can hide in there.
You are a tiny
I'll go
little
a different
stealthy
direction then,
halfling.
maybe?
Yeah,
Can I
that's
try
fine.
to stealth back towards this
All right.
wall over here.
I'll take out my
Oh,
short
I'd
bow.
like to slowly move around to the mouth of the cave. Do we have to do multiple checks for that, or can I just move myself over there?
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. I want to try to peer inside the cave from outside of it, see if I can see anything. Which is great because I'm like one of the only party members without dark vision. So
So it all works out, right?
yeah.
Okay, and then
It's 80,
Uh-oh.
right? 1, 2, 3.
all right. So yeah, you sneak by him, and then you see. Here, let's make you reveal fog, and we'll just say you see about there before the light starts getting pretty dim, and you can't really see in much.
Oh boy. All right. I would like to try to maybe see if I pass some more checks to make it back all the way around behind this guy back to
Oh, you're still stealth, so you can go ahead and move there.
Okay.
He definitely has not taken notice of you. He's kind of He's attentively looking, but he's not the brightest. He's kind of a big, like, bumbling orc. From your notice, you do notice that he has kind of unusual, kind of fiery red mohawk.
Oh wow. Hey Zane, I went and I tried to peek inside the orc hole, and I didn't really see anything at all. But it goes pretty far
Orc
back.
hole.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
no.
you do know what you need to pay to get inside the orc hole.
No, Zane, the big cave over there, not the orc's hole.
Oh, okay.
The orc hole. The orc guy over there seems really stupid, but he has a big red mohawk and it looks really weird.
Does anybody know Orcish?
I don't know any orcish.
Hold on.
Okay.
No.
That would be weird if you knew. Actually, I'm gonna point out
Oh,
that
I
Corey
do!
can't read.
I know
and he does
Orcish.
know-
I know Orcish.
Have you any interest in parlaying with this
Oh,
mohawk?
in parlay.
Absolutely.
By all means, take the lead.
I don't know about that. All right.
Zane, should we hide and let him go alone, or and?
Yeah, let me talk to him. But have
Yeah,
my
we
back
could-
in case things go sour.
Do you have any darts or anything you could throw, or should you sneak up closer?
Me?
No.
He's not stealthed. I
Oh,
assume he's
cool.
just walking up and talking.
Yeah,
I
can
am.
try to sneak up closer.
There's gonna be a safe word in case things go sour. If I say, Huckleberry, blast his ass.
That'll come up naturally in conversation. Safe words don't have a lot of use if it's could essentially just say blast his ass.
Also, you'd be speaking Orcish, so you'd have to either dip out of Orcish to say it.
Yeah, they won't
or-
know what you're saying.
It's fine if I say Huckleberry, blast his ass.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
I'll get to
As you approach the orc, kind of grunts and becomes more alert. Kind of starts reaching for his axe, and you notice on his chest plate he has kind of an array of like arrows bunched together, kind of poorly painted on there with kind of white mud and other random things.
Hi there.
Kind of taken aback that you that you just spoke Orcish at him. Who are you?
I'm Mark McGrath. Who are you?
It means a lot to this random orc. Oh, you're Mark McGrath. Okay.
Have you not heard of me?
He's extremely confused at this line of questioning and just this events in general, and just kind of without answering you just goes like, what are you doing here? What do you want?
I don't know how to answer that.
I
I
love
was gonna
this.
say he doesn't know.
This is so good.
I'm just here looking for some huckleberries.
Again,
You
speaking
dip
Orcish.
out of Orcish for this, and you just shout a word that he does not know. And he's just kind of confused, gonna look around, and he just looks at you and asks, "Are you here to see Brugor?"
Yes.
No, to be clear, like the speech took precedence, but is Dan attacking now?
I wanted to.
He did hear the safe word.
Yeah. No.
Technically, yes.
Go
For all
for it.
intents and
Absolutely.
I want to come attack.
You
because-
can't understand what Corey's saying after that.
I would move up to begin combat. And
All right, everybody roll
I
initiative.
don't know anything else.
Yeah, as soon as
Yes, for sure.
as soon as you engaged, I would also fire an arrow. But
Yeah.
that was garbage.
11 for me.
14 for
All
me.
11 for Mark.
14.
14 for Lickle.
Yeah.
What was Mike's?
11.
Zane had 11. And I didn't roll for them yet. This is just annoying. Why are there 3 11s?
Because amber is the
That's
color of
never
your
the color of
energy.
your energy.
Alright, well, now I'm gonna need...
Us to kill ourselves?
No, now I'm gonna need Dex.
I got +4. I got 18 dex.
My
Okay, what do you have,
dex
Mark?
is 14.
What's the plus?
2.
2.
Okay, so Zane goes before you. What about these boys? I really doubt they have better decks. No, okay.
Boys? Spoiler.
Boys to men.
I don't think it's just the one orc and an ogre in this cave.
Well, I don't know. You guys didn't give me a chance to ask.
I feel strongly that you didn't give a chance. You.
My orcish came in real handy, guys.
Alright,
Hi.
So-
What do you want? Blast him.
Slickle, you get to go first.
All right, I want to perform an unarmed strike on this guy.
Alright, roll the hit.
I have to. Oh yeah, +6 is my. I roll a 13.
You rolled a 13. Alright. Roll damage.
And that is. Let me just check. It's been a while. 1d4 +4. I do 8 damage.
Alright, you kind of reel back and he
I'm
catches
coming, Mark.
he catches sight of you right before you hit, but you do, as he's turning towards you, just kind of clap him on the side of the face with a this time a closed fist. You said you do 8?
Yep.
Okay.
Damn.
Now I want to
and
perform a
then-
bonus action to attack
Yep.
again with another unarmed strike.
Alright, go ahead, roll the hit.
I rolled a 23,
Holy
Sure,
Christ.
that's gonna hit.
and the damage is 8.
Again.
Yep,
Jesus. Yeah.
2 4s.
Alright. So after punching him straight in the face, you bring your other hand around and just flat hand, fucking just open hand like punch him directly into the throat. And with that, you kind of bounce back off and onto your feet, kind of bouncing back and forth in your little monk speed. And he's just kind of like stumbling back. You've honestly almost like down to this orc. He's up there and he's kind of choking and having a lot of trouble.
Well, Mark McGrath shouted whatever the fuck bullshit he shouted.
Right.
So I'm going to spend a key point and go for a flurry of blows. Is that what it's called? Yeah. For another unarmed attack, essentially.
Okay, roll the hit.
I roll a 19, and my damage is 7.
You rolled a 19 and the damage is 7. All right, how
And
you want to do that?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
I would like to, in my classic style, perform an uppercut straight through his crotch.
I don't think it's gonna go as well as it did with the skeleton, but you go ahead and you do that. You spring forward as he's kind of like stumbling back. He looks around as he kind of tries to compose himself, and he doesn't see you anywhere. He kind of steps in a circle, kind of looking around, and then right as that, his whole vision goes black as you just uppercut Shoryuken into his crotch. He is fucking dead.
Lickle Dick Ripper.
Are you okay, Mark? I heard you shout the safe word.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just realized I didn't know how to answer his questions. So,
Is it the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else.
All right, then it will be Zane's turn.
I can't even move.
I mean, I guess I move up.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you behind the screen a little bit here. Combat's still up because somebody screamed Huckleberry.
Yeah. I'm going to
Now you
use
did
my
kill him very efficiently, but somebody knows you're there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bonus action dash. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bonus action or main action dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jesus.
All right,
Holy
Mr.
Christ.
Speedy. I thought we only had one monk.
You're mobile. Wait, you're more mobile than a suit Gundam.
Right.
That's a whole lot of all of his actions, so it's Mark's turn.
I guess I'll just move up here next to Lickle. Keep my boy safe.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, I don't want to go blindly charging into shit.
Okay. Let's see.
The man that shouted Huckleberry mid.
I saw him!
What's their speed? 30. Okay. All right. It is back to Lickle.
I feel like someone might be coming out of that orc hole at any time. They probably know we're here.
You definitely hear some kind of like orcish grunts, and Lickle specifically can hear.
Can I tell what the orcish grunts are saying?
Yeah, I was about to say Lickle specific. I mean, not Lickle. Sorry, Mark McGrath specifically can hear, kind of an orcish shout of what's that? Who's out there?
Uh,
Oh, they definitely know we're here, boys. I can hear them talking in there.
Do you think there's any way we can hide this body and negotiate with them, or should we get ready to fight?
We can certainly give it a shot. Is there anywhere we can hide that body around us?
There's a
Oh,
boulder
this is
next to
pretty
you.
special.
I was gonna say the other side of the rock.
All right,
Literally.
We could drop it in this water, maybe. We're quick.
let's try it.
Is that something we can do, Jake?
Yeah, you can use your action to grapple and or pick up the body. That's fine, but you're gonna move at half speed, dragging it. You can just attempt to hide it behind the boulder next to you guys.
I have very good acrobatic skills, so I think we can probably grapple it, but I don't know if we can get it all the way across to that water in time.
We can get it behind that boulder next to us, though, can't we?
Yeah.
All right, we can try. That's a real small boulder. All right, I want to drag the body. What do I got to roll for that?
You don't have to roll. You can use your action. It's not like he needs to cast a save. He's a dead body. But
The body resists.
Yeah, you can pick it up. But go ahead. You move at half speed. So you can move
Like talking
3
about
speeds.
his sex life.
Right, I can move 10. This is effectively.
You can get it essentially right
20 feet,
behind it.
30 feet.
Yeah.
I have 35 feet, so yeah.
And then we'll say that Mark McGrath uses his action to assist you in hiding it.
Yeah, hey, Mark, do you have any kind of spell to try to help us distract or some kind of illusionary thing? Or
No, that boy's not here today.
Yeah,
I'm going.
not really.
all right, well, get your diplomatic pants on.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to stow my bow and just have both hands on my dagger and my short sword.
Okay.
Remember,
So
Mark,
not
to
brandished, but ready.
say firmly but not too loudly, Huckleberry, if you get in trouble.
Yep, I know the drill. I'm a natural at this now.
Alright, and then they will. See 3 orcs emerge in kind of a rush, all hands on their weapons and are brandished. Kind of looking around, they see you. They don't even really stop to talk or anything, they just start running at you. And let me just read this. Bonus action. Okay. So it goes 1, 6 more.
Orcs.
I think we need reveal on.
I cannot see any orcs.
Oh, yep. I'll reveal them in a second. They will just pop the shit out of you.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, you cute, huh?
I am, thank you.
You see him now?
I see
Yes.
3 orcs.
Yep. They sprinted out of the cave. Started charging you.
Do you think, Mark,
Just like only one of you guys can talk to them.
Yes. Hello, boys.
Not hail, mighty warriors. Not.
They kind of reel to a stop of their charge, and almost the one in the back left almost falls over. The one in the front just goes, "Who are you? What happened to the one out here?"
I don't know. We just got here, and he was running off the other way. Yelled something about huckleberries and took off.
Did you say that in English or Orcish?
The huckleberries I said in English. Everything else was Orcish.
Okay. Does everybody start attacking?
Oh wait, shit!
God damn it.
It's like you keep getting set up to actually talk with them, and then you're just like, fuck it, kill them.
That wasn't fucking kill them. That was me being retarded. I didn't mean to say the code word.
I specifically asked if you said it in English.
I know, but I don't know what I was thinking.
Are you gonna tell us to stop this time or what?
Never mind. There was no huckleberries. I say that in English.
So you say that all in English? Or they kind of roll deception. They hear you like mid sentence, like switch to English.
This isn't good, boys. 6.
Okay, yeah. The lead orc kind of is done with the questioning and grabs his weapon and he just says like, just kill them.
Is this really necessary?
We're keeping.
I think there's a misunderstanding here
because we never really left combat. So
Right.
It is currently legal.
If I walk up to hit this guy, am I gonna get hit with an attack of opportunity?
Only if you try to leave his
Yeah, that's
range.
when if you're next to him and you walk away.
Yeah,
Alright.
if you walk into his range, he doesn't get the opportunity. It's only if you try to leave it.
Support me from the back, Mark. I'm gonna charge up and hit this guy with an unarmed. Well, I hope hit the guy with an unarmed.
Roll to hit.
I'm gonna attempt to hit the guy with an unarmed strike. I rolled a total of 20, not a nat 20.
Okay, you connected. Go ahead and
And I
roll
deal
damage.
5 damage.
Okay. Well, you definitely hit him in like the upper left part of his chest, like right into his pec, but it just kind of makes him sidestep a little bit. It doesn't actually seem to do a ton of formidable damage to him. I assume you will be doing another.
Yeah, well, I'm contemplating if I want to use the bonus action to just defend here.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go all in. I'm going to use my bonus action on arm strike. See if I hit.
Okay, roll the hit.
I roll an 11.
Rolled an 11. All right. Well, on your secondary hit, as you're kind of landing back down to your feet, you try to do a sweep kick. But unfortunately, you just kind of connect with the side of his boot, and he's a lot more sturdy than you thought he was, and it just kind of, you clearly are not able to deal any damage with that blow.
Oh, shit. I guess this is why they don't call me the Karate Kid. I would like to use a key point to perform patient defense.
Okay, feats and traits.
It allows me to take the dodge action as a bonus action.
Okay. Which means they have disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. With that, it is
Yeah, that's
Zane.
I guess I will run up to this guy and take a swipe at him with my short sword.
You wave your dick at the orc?
You said your short sword. All right, roll the hit.
23.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's going to have sneak attack damage because Lickle's next to me, or next to him, rather.
Mhm.
Engaged.
Interesting.
That's going to be 16 damage.
16 damage. All right. Well, Zane runs up from the side of the cliffside here and just kind of swings his short sword over Lickle, which he's not worried about it hitting at all because Lickle's a little too short for that, and it just cleaves straight
Hey.
into the side of the orc and just completely decapitates him.
So,
Oh my god!
is he dead?
Yes, he's not alive without a head.
I'm sorry, I don't have a lot of points in biology. I don't know if maybe...
About
Is that a
Let that be
thing?
nature.
Oh, I'm +4 in nature. I can tell by the fact that he's missing a head that he is no longer living. Good job, Zane.
Nice shot, Zane.
Alright, what else you want to do, Mike? Or is that it?
I'm trying to think.
Tory's gonna be upset that he missed this one.
1, 2, 3.
You know what? He might not.
I'm going to take a bonus action dash and use the rest.
You can
of
take
it.
that as a bonus action?
Yep.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Zane,
5,
where are you going?
6. I'll just sit next to this rock.
Cunning action.
Bud, we're still in
okay.
combat.
He knows. He's well aware.
Mark, yell at the orcs that will spare them if they lay down their weapons.
I can do that. Hey, buddy boys!
Buddy boys.
If you guys don't want to end up like your friend here, lay down your weapons, we'll let you live.
Alright. Both the back orcs kind of look at each other. The front one looks straight at you. Then with a harrowing cry, lets out a great orcish shout, which you, knowing their language, take to mean attack very loudly.
Hey.
He said no.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It is, I believe, your turn, Mark McGrath.
Alright, I'm gonna 5, 10, 15. Move my butthole over here. And I am going to cast Scorching Ray.
This has always ended up so well.
I know. It's great too, because I have +6 to hit on it, and I just missed like both times I tried to use it before. I can cast it at 3 targets total, or one more than once, so I'm gonna do 2 at Orc 4 and 1 at Orc 3.
Okay, well, roll the hit for each one.
Oh Jesus. 24, 22, and 15.
Holy shit, you hit them all. Alright, you said 2 at the first one and 1 at the back one?
Correct.
Alright, roll damages.
2d6. That's d6. Alright. So I'm gonna roll Orc 4 first. So 5 and 6, so 11. To Orc 4.
You rolled a 2d6 and got 5.
And then Orc 3 gets 10.
Okay.
Wait a minute, yeah, you rolled a 2d6 twice and your rolls were 5 and 6.
Yep.
Yes.
Garbage.
But then the other one was 10.
Okay, so you blast both of these orcs with quick flicks of fire that just kind of stream out of your fingertips and cohesively meld into a bolt as it smashes straight into their chest armor. The Orc 4 is blown back about 5 feet and is barely standing up. The Orc 3, it took a pretty hefty hit to the left shoulder and it's kind of drooping, like it's not really able to be used that well.
Hey, like them huckleberries.
We're
Are you
already
speaking
attacking.
Orcish or English?
That was an Orcish.
What'd you say, Mark?
I said, how do you like them huckleberries?
Haha, good one, Mark.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Thanks, Lickle. Hey, be careful not to accidentally pull your dragon muscle. You don't want to get a wyvern Tor in the middle of this fight.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, goddamn.
Hi, what are you doing?
I have to pull up some.
Hi, girl. I also have a cat, Mike. She's gone.
Yours trying to roll the dice.
No.
Why
She's
not?
gone.
All right, so Orc 4 rushes at 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 at Mark McGrath
That's no good.
and takes a wild swing with his great axe. What's your AC, my boy?
My AC is that I'm going to use shield as a reaction.
Okay, what's your AC though?
Right, you still need to know that.
12.
Thank
And
you.
what's with the increased with the shield?
Plus 5, so 17.
Hey, that's the same as me. Without
Alright.
shield.
He swings with his great axe, and you quickly make a hand motion, and just kind of like spread your hands out in front of you, and he tries to slash between it, and it just kind of clangs off the thin air as a blue flash throws him backwards about a couple feet.
Bet you're wishing you laid down your weapon about now, huh, boy?
Orc 3.
Boy.
I called
rushes
him
forward.
boy like a black child.
What'd you say to him, Mark?
I think the offensive thing that it wasn't children.
Yeah, I know. I said he probably wishes he laid down his weapons about now.
Oh, good one, Mark.
Okay, so you have the option to use your reaction as an attack of opportunity as this guy goes past you, Lickle.
Oh. I would like to attack that guy for free.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit for an unarmed.
15.
All right, roll damage.
7.
Which one's that? Orc 3? Okay. As Orc 3 is running past, they both have kind of a bloodlust need to kill Mark McGrath. He completely overlooks literally Lickle, and on the way by, Lickle kind of just does a quick straight jab to the side of the knee, and it almost completely shatters this Orc's kneecap, and he stumbles kind of like into the other Orc. Doesn't fall over, but they're both like on their last limb. Wait.
You cut off 3 of their limbs.
Yeah, it's back to Lickle.
Alright, I would like to move up behind this guy.
You
not
do
that-
so.
Not that the behind part matters. And I want to... Let me see if I can actually do this. It was one of your flurry of blows attacks. Oh, it has to be a flurry of blows? Damn. Alright, well, I guess I'm just going to normal attack this guy then.
Go ahead and do it with advantage. We're going to call this flanking.
Oh, thank God for advantage. First roll's an 8. Second roll's an 8.
Okay, well, you make a straight jab, and you're aiming for the spine in the back, but you must have slipped or missed that, because I don't know how you missed the spine of an orc, and it just goes really wide and just misses completely.
Alright, I would like to use
You must have scoliosis, because I don't know how you missed that spine otherwise. Curved right around your blade. Hand? What were you using?
Hand.
Good one, Mark.
He's a monk. He fights unarmed.
I'd like to use a bonus action to try to strike him
With
again.
his arms.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit. Still advantage.
Ooh, I don't need advantage. That's a natural 20.
Oh!
Nat 20.
Yes, sir.
What if your other roll's
Alright.
better?
Roll a damage and double it.
Alright, that's 16 damage.
Well, the dice roll is doubled.
What?
Yeah. He rolls the dice, and whatever he got, he doubles it.
Right, and then you
Oh,
add your
oh,
modifiers
okay, okay.
afterwards.
Okay, so it's a 12 then. Sorry.
Okay. Well, you go to 1 second.
I have a feeling that it didn't really matter if it was 12 or 16.
Oh, it did not. It did not.
I wanted to use my
It-
monk jutsu.
It's just a
to
matter
punch
of
the guy
how
so
much
hard
he
that I
exploded and how many
blasted
pieces
him.
he's in now.
All right. So you attack again. This time aiming for the exact same spot, the spine, and this time your hand, through the sheer speed and force of your discipline, enters the orc. You definitely hit right on target this time, and as the spine of this orc is severed, he is now paraplegic and also dead, and he crumbles.
I made him a paraplegic and I killed him.
Rip Orky boy.
Get him, boys!
Alright. That's 3. Okay. And it is Zane's turn.
I'll just step up and take a swing with the short sword.
Roll the hit.
You gonna wave your dick at him?
Sure.
It's a 24 to hit.
Jesus!
Roll damage.
12 damage.
Okay. You do an overhand swing, kind of coming down at an angle, and it lands in his shoulder blade and goes quite deep. And just with kind of a feigning last cry, this fucking orc just orcs his last orc.
Orcs his last orc.
All right. Is that it for you, Zana?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Sorry, I just
Mark
molested my
McGrath,
microphone.
you up.
We're still in combat?
They shouted. They literally cried for help.
Oh yeah,
The whole attack thing
I
that
forgot
you
about.
prompted.
No.
You basically said, "Any words, boys?" And they were like, "Yeah, let's just inform everyone."
I'm just gonna get up next to Lickle, so I have his back, and wait to see if more come running.
That was
I can like even hold a spell.
What?
You can like set up a reaction essentially. So if
I'd
like if you
recommend
see
doing a
someone
cantrip.
coming out the cave, you can say, "If I see someone coming out the cave, I want to immediately cast this," or something like that.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, it's called holding your action. You can't do a bonus action when you do that, but
Yeah,
it counts as your
takes
reaction when you
place
use it.
as your like action.
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna move up around here then, so I have a little bit better of an angle at the opening of the cave.
The issue is if you call that you're holding a spell, you'll lose that slot even if you don't end up getting able
Yeah,
to use
you're
it.
essentially
Okay.
using it regardless of you having used
Okay.
it anyway.
That's why cantrips usually safer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna post up here then, and I'm going to firebolt the first orc that comes out of that cave, if any do.
Okay. Then it is the bad guy's turn. And you see just a menagerie things coming out. And in 1 second, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop the fog.
Fog of War.
Yeah, it's met its purpose so far.
Uh-oh.
First thing you see is a large ogre.
Guys, I think we're in trouble. I don't speak ogre.
Unfortunately,
That is foreboding.
a lot so far.
Am I able
Are you
to see the ogre?
You're able to see all of them. That's why I
Okay.
dropped the fog of war.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Well,
Ellie, stop scratching that box. Okay, you're fine. She convinced me.
Did we see them? Does Corey not shoot somebody? Or
I was waiting for him to tell me who he was, if he was going to or not, because he
Oh.
doesn't have to.
Oh,
No.
I thought it was automatic.
Well, it's like you now have the option to use your reaction.
Well, I'm gonna react on that ogre. He's the first one I see.
All right, roll the hit with your firebolt. Is that what you said?
Yep. My die fell on the floor. Hold on. That again. Well, I missed.
How do you? What, you didn't tell me what it was yet.
9.
Well, yes. No. Okay. You fire your firebolt that you had prepared for anyone coming out, and it just kind of goes over the the ogre's shoulder and blasts into the side of the cave wall. The ogre kind of confused. It can't. It doesn't exactly know what's going on, but it knows that it now wants to murder tiny elf with fireballs.
I don't like the sound of these huckleberries.
that looks like
Okay.
a lot of bad guys. Everyone, should we try to retreat and fire from a distance?
It's Lickle's turn now.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah, that's probably
party members?
safest.
Should we try
That's
to
my
use a
preference.
range advantage and for as long as we can?
Certainly.
Yep.
Well, I can't do much but give him the old lickle tickle, so at least I'm pretty sure. I suppose I do have darts. I don't know how to use them though.
You aim for the bullseye. You got to get like a certain number of points. The inner rings, I think, worth 3 times as much or something.
God,
Oh, that's been a while.
He's the most useless guy. Too much Arcana. Seriously.
Okay.
All right, I'm just going to back up here next to Zane and end my turn for now. I don't think I have any fancy, sneaky stuff I can do to prep for them coming this way, unless I can try to hide in combat. Although then they'll be approaching me directly. Yeah, so no, I'm done.
The way that the darts work, for reference, is you should have 2 numbers on your range.
Mm-hmm.
You attack with like normally with the first one. If you're 20 feet away or less, then it's like just a normal range attack. If you have to go higher than that, you have disadvantage up till that number. So you could attack from 60 feet away, but you'd have disadvantage, and you just can't attack or have any hope of hitting really past that.
Okay. Well, my turn's done. I think Mr. Zane's up.
Yes, he is.
Let's see. Going to. Can I just use my turn to sheath my swords and pull out my short bow?
Yeah, that'll be an action.
Yeah.
You still have movement if you want.
Still have movement though. Okay. I'm going to sort of diagonally back away. Just to try to get some range.
You walk awkwardly and diagonally away.
Yeah. I'm backing up literally.
Um, all right. With that, it's Mark McGrath's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna back off a bit too. Walk awkwardly backwards, like my boy. I think that's as far as I can go.
You gonna fire
And
anything?
hold on, am I?
This is like one man
I
who
couldn't.
excels at range.
25.
His
Oh,
range
it
of
should
all his shit
definitely
is
be-
enormous.
Yeah,
Right.
I will firebolt the ogre again.
Oh, you'll try. Roll the hit.
I will try. I will bolt the ogre. 18.
And this time you land a firebolt that comes out of your palm, and it lands directly into the ogre's face. Roll for damage.
6.
6. Kind of blasts a puff of fire into the ogre's face, disorients it for a sec. Kind of takes it a sec to realize exactly where that came from, but it doesn't seem to have done too much damage to him.
All right. I think that'll be my turn.
Okay. Well, ogre man mad at firebug boy. He gets about there, and then from his side, he kind of pulls up what looks like darts to you, in comparison to his sides, but are actually javelins, and he hucks one at Mark McGrath. What is your AC?
12.
All right. Well, he kind of straight up cleaves you with one. And
Can I
his
cast
is-
shield?
I don't know. Can you?
I should be able to.
You haven't used.
When
a
does it
reaction.
say that you're allowed to
Right.
cast that?
It doesn't.
What does
Usually
it say?
says-
Like as a reaction?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I thought you said recast it. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, it's just one reaction, which you can take when you are hit by an attack or targeted by the magic missile spell.
And what does it do?
+4 to AC, I believe.
+5 to AC.
+5 to AC.
Okay,
where
so
are
that
you and
brings
what
your
are you
AC
doing?
to what?
17.
I have bad news for you.
Oh no.
Alright, anyway. I need
It lasts for the rest of the turn, though.
Okay, that's good to know. That's these.
I believe.
Oh my.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I just get
You-
Brandon flowered?
As as the javelin is hurling towards you, you yet again kind of wave your hands in front of you and with a quick jerking motion spread them apart as the javelin's coming towards you. It lands dead center in the area you cast your shield, and with a blue flash and just a crack, it stops the javelin, but not before it pierces you straight in the gut, only half being held up by your shield. So you take 15 damage.
Oh boy!
I believe Mark McGrath's at 1 HP, boys.
You believe correct. I thought I would be downed, if not dead.
This is a dramatic scene, sir. Alright.
Who got us
Now-
into this mess?
Now, I want to remind you that you don't have to fight to the death. If at any point you guys are like, oh shit, you can just try to get the fuck away and run. But it is still their turn right now.
Fuck.
They start running out. They clearly are following this one in the lead here. That is a different color. He's got a lot more kind of random bling on in his armor. He's kind of like trophies and stuff that he's attached to his armor. He's clearly the leader of them. And they don't go to attack right away. They clearly are just kind of going to let the ogre go loose. And it's Lickle's turn.
It is my turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I would like to get behind this guy and start attempting to unleash a can of whoop ass to save my boys.
All right, roll the hit.
All right. First unarmed strike. I roll a 16.
All right, roll damage.
I roll 7.
Okay, we'll do all of yours at once. So keep going. What else are you going to attack with?
A second unarmed strike.
Okay.
A roll to hit is 9.
Okay, that one's going to miss.
Okay. And I would like to do a flurry of blows where I'm going to attempt to perform an open hand technique to knock him prone if he fails a dex saving throw.
What's the dex saving?
It says DC 13. But I assume I have to hit for this to be effective, but I don't know if that's
Is
true.
there a hit thing on it? Usually the
says-
saving throws are just he has to do a saving throw.
So it says whenever you hit with one of your flurry of blows attacks, you can impose one.
Oh, okay.
effect
So
on
you
the-
have to do.
You have to have hit with flurry. Of
You have to
blows.
use a key point to do a
Yeah.
flurry of blows.
Yeah, I
and
did my
then-
basic attack and my bonus, and now I'm using my final key point that I have and using a flurry of blows attack on this guy.
Okay, so roll the hit with an unarmed.
Come on, please. I rolled an 11.
You know what? That hits.
It does?
Yep.
Okay.
These
so
ogre boys are they're not really well protected. They're just kind of big and open, and it's like the Hulk. It's like they're pretty powerful and they have a lot of HP, but like they feel everything.
All right, he takes 5 damage from that, and if he fails a saving throw, he's knocked prone.
Okay, what's the amount of the saving throw again? You said 13.
It's a Dex saving throw of DC 13.
All right, he saves that. So
Shit.
you run up behind this this great ogre that was just hucking javelins at your friend, and you in the quick kind of couple seconds since it happened, you're not even sure if Mark's still alive. He's just got a javelin kind of protruding out of his his chest over there. But you run up behind and you kind of jump and you just unleash just a menagerie of fucking quick blows to this ogre's kind of chubby physique. A couple of them kind of swing wide and miss, but you're able to just keep going and just kind of rail on him. You try your whatever the fuck thing was called.
Open hand.
Your open
technique.
hand technique to the back of his knee, but just the the girth of this bastard, you aren't able to bring him down to his knees like you had hoped. You still felt you did some decent meaty damage to him though.
Help
And
me out,
with
Zane.
that, it is Zane's turn.
6, 7. All right. Now that Lickle's stepped up, I will just fire a shot from my short bow.
Roll the hit.
Could you stop fucking? Okay. Took me 3 rolls to get one that wasn't cocked, and I rolled a natural.
Natural 1. Roll damage.
That's gonna be a 4 + 4.
All right, you fire at the ogre, and you think you hit at first, but on second, after hearing a small whimper, you realize that you actually shot right between its legs and hit
Oh, goddamn.
Lickle.
Oh no!
I took 8 damage. Is that
Yeah.
it? Alright.
Crit fails
Damn
and
it,
no
James,
joke.
that's not what I meant.
I'm like, why'd you get us into this mess and then attack Lickle?
Unless Zane wants to do anything fancy, it's Mark's.
I'm going to retreat. I just need to figure out what direction.
Okay.
Probably away
Up
from
and
the
up.
ogre.
If you can, just yeah.
How much water is here?
It becomes a lake, like a small pond rather.
Okay.
It's definitely over your head at the deepest, but in what you can see there, it's probably only about knee height.
Okay.
No movement penalties.
Am I able to find anything around here to just sort of hide or otherwise?
No, this is a pretty open, kind of arid steppe
Field.
brush.
Okay.
The only kind of obstacle there was the boulder, and there's some shrubs around the pond.
Gotcha. All right, then I guess that's my turn.
Okay, it's Mark McGrath's turn. The
Uh,
man who just barely hanging on, just kind of with a hearty thunk, kind of pulls out the large javelin that was sticking out of its chest.
alright. So, I'm going to move to here. Still holding on to the javelin.
Okay.
Because I am going to use catapult and throw that javelin right back at that motherfucker. But I'm casting it as a second level spell.
Okay. Dex saving throw of
14.
yeah. Ooh. My boy. Roll go ahead and roll the 4d8, and we're gonna add a little bit for it being a javelin and not just a fucking rock.
Ooh.
No, not much though.
22.
Well, because this boy crit failed on his save, you
Oh, no.
your quick kind of thrusting hand motions, the javelin which you had left on the ground next to you just jets up like a fucking Harry Potter broomstick and goes straight through this ogre's throat. It doesn't even stick there; it just kind of keeps going past it. And in the distance, about like 100 yards away, you see it stick hard into a tree and just twang. And this ogre is fucking dead.
Jesus.
As the ogre drops, and you see this the lead orc kind of calls out in common and just kind of says, well, that was something. So who are you three? Just come to exterminate us?
Uh, you know, I'm just gonna be a translator for Zane to talk to these guys, I think, because I'm gonna get us in more of a mess.
He's talking in common.
He's talking.
Yeah, I was like, I
And
really hope
Zane's
someone-
dumb! He doesn't know common! Let me translate it to Minotaur for him!
You've studied the ancient ways of the Minotaur.
I do know
just in case
Minotaur.
you ever run into one.
I do know Minotaur, so
I
we're
know.
all set if we end up in a labyrinth, boys.
All right. All right. Is anybody answering him, or are you gonna?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
shout out to him. We're the Wyvern Tor 4.
That's
Like it.
that's cute.
I like it because there's only 3 of us right now.
I know
It's
you're
a
probably
multi-layered
just
joke,
hanging
for sure.
on.
Who are? Oh, right. I shout back. We're the Wyvern Tor 4. Who are you?
You attack me, and you don't even know who I am. He takes his axe and he just kind of beats it against his chest, and with a weird kind of jerky motion, he brings it up to his mouth and just kind of he bites hard into it, and some blood spills out. And he goes, I'm Brugor Axebiter.
I'd like to say back to him, Brugor, a great number of people want you dead. What have you done to earn this reputation?
Everybody wants me dead. Why wouldn't they? I raid up and down the Tribord Trail. I kill what suits me. I take what's mine.
I really should do this more in my RP voice, I guess. It's just I'm trying not to be loud. Well, we've got 4 corpses of your men here, not to mention Gog lying dead on the ground. If you don't want your throat blasted open like Gog, I
Oh, he's
recommend
labeled.
that you
I was like, how do
parlay
you
with
know
us.
the ogre's name?
I moused over it. Should I
Yeah,
not
I know. I
have-
realized I labeled it after.
Oh, okay. Well, Bragor, we've got 4 orc corpses dead on the ground here. And if you don't want us to shred your neck like your ogre, I recommend you parlay with us.
Um,
What are you doing here? Hi.
Brigor kind of sneers back, looking at his 3 orcs behind him. Just looks forward. The blood from his biting the axe kind of dribbling down his fucking orc's chin, and then he just kind of lets out just a loud scream, and even Mark, who knows Orcish, it's just incomprehensible rage, and he just starts sprinting towards Lickle.
He said he's mad.
It's goddamn orcs.
The other
Impossible
orcs
to
kind of take his cue, but they're not as quick to react. They don't get as far.
All right.
It,
How are we doing turns here? Are we resetting from scratch? Is it my turn?
no, it's still combat. It's actually still their turn because Mark just ended theirs. So he's gonna get to you, and he's
Oh,
going to
motherfucker.
swing with his great axe. What is your AC?
17.
All right. Well, he swings with his great axe, but your tiny nimbleness just kind of deftly backflips out of the way.
Age is no match for a tranquil soul.
The secondary
God.
orc kind of goes additionally forward. Tries at you. You said it was 17?
17.
Well, yet again, you deftly
Maneuver and muscle for
yeah.
I was just thinking,
I
he
was like, I
definitely
can't say
maneuvers
definitely maneuver.
away from the orc.
Yeah, he does that. All right.
A steel heart overcomes steel weapons.
With that, it is Zane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
no,
Zane's
it's actually
after
Lickle.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
Lickle.
yeah,
It
that was
wasn't-
just dodging. He didn't actually
Yeah,
get
no, I also thought that was his turn, so I was like, yeah, Zane's after Lickle.
Yeah, no, I was just deftly maneuvering, boys. Okay, I would like to use my action to...
And my action.
You're using your action to what?
to dodge.
Okay. Do you wanna
And,
use any movement or anything?
No, I'm going to stand here because I want to draw their attention, but I want to dodge to give myself some hope of not dying.
Getting
And
pummeled.
I would like to use a bonus action to punch Orc 6.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Unarmed strike. I roll a total of 21, and I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
Okay, and the damage is 6.
Orc 6. Damage is 6 on Orc 6.
Yes.
Okay. You take your defensive stance that you've learned through training at your monastery, but in addition, you jut out your hand and kind of hit a pressure point that you've learned on this orc that surprisingly matches the ones you've been taught on humans, and just kind of quick jab on the inner part of his arm, and he kind of lets out an orcish ugh. All right, it's Zane's turn.
All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to run and bonus action dash. I think to here. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. To there.
Yeah. I'm dodging Zane. You don't necessarily need to super rush up or anything. I think
Yeah,
I have a
but-
pretty good chance.
Oh, you know, it might make it easier if I do this.
Anyone that wants to attack me has to have disadvantage, and I have 17 AC. It's maybe okay.
But I have a pretty good health pool. However, I will use you as a dodge tank for now. It's pretty convenient for me. I'm going to take a short bow strike at Orc 6.
Short bow strike at which one?
Orc
6?
Yep.
All right. Roll the hit.
24.
Okay, yeah, that
Oh,
hits.
Christ.
And that's going to be 14 damage.
Oh.
Okay. You
Done.
you fire your short bow and lands right below the chin of the orc. His neck outstretched up, and he just falls backward dead.
I'd like to take that orc's death as an opportunity to stare Brughor in the face and tell him, "You're gonna die just like all the rest of your coward men."
Jesus Christ.
He looks down at you quite a ways because he's taller and you're also short, and and he just says, "I don't care if they die. I won't."
Wow, he's much more resilient to taunts than I expected.
It's Mark McGrath's turn.
Okay, hold on. I'm doing some measuring.
Please do not annihilate me, Mark McGrath.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna blast Firebolt Orc 7.
Does that help?
What?
What?
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
All right.
yes.
Orc 7. Okay.
20. Not natural.
All right. 20 to hit. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. You hit it.
That is 1d10. Is that right? Yeah. 10.
21.
Oh, come on. It fell off into a bag.
Oh, you did bag damage, boys.
9.
Oh, that's your best fireball you've ever shot.
I know! Apparently I have a skill where the closer I am to death, the better my spells are.
Red teardrop ring or something like that.
What was
Call
it?
it dying light.
Ooh.
All right. No. So you fire the firebolt. It kind of goes pretty much like near Lickle's head, but it doesn't even really singe. It's moving so fast that it just kind of blasts into the orc there, dealing some considerable fire damage to his chestal region and face. All right, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Well, a pissed off Brugger is going to take a big old swing at Lickle with disadvantage. What's your AC, buddy?
I believe it's 17.
17. Yeah, he's going to swing and a miss on ya.
I'm real scared.
Yeah, I am too, bud.
Orc 7 is going to take 1, 6, 2, 3, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4,
What?
5.
Are you shitting me?
He doesn't get to attack after that. Just full rage, just full sprint towards the man who just blasted him. Orc 5 is gonna
90 yards. Holy shit. What a god.
do around here and take a swing at Lickle on top of the body of his dead friend with disadvantage. And he's gonna, with disadvantage, critical fail and deal. Was that D6? He's gonna deal 7 damage to his fucking leader, Axe Biter, by just shanking him with his axe in the shin.
At which point I stare at Brughor in the eyes and say, Your man is incompetent as their leader.
Holy Christ.
All right, it's back to Lickle.
I would like to take my action to dodge, and I'll perform a bonus action unarmed strike on Orc 5. The one next to me.
All right, roll the hit.
Okay. I roll a 16.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, and that is 6 damage.
6 damage to 7. Is that who that is? 5.
No, 5.
6. Okay. So you go ahead and strike him for 6 damage, and he kind of stumbles back a little bit. You attacking him again?
No, I don't have any other way to
Okay.
attack you. After I knock him off balance, I say to the orcs. I can't do it. Never mind.
Jesus Christ. I'm so curious now.
Okay, I say to them, born weaklings and die cowards.
Jesus.
Fucking hell.
I'm really pissed off at these guys. They hurt my friend.
Yeah.
I don't think my character's ever been this mad.
I didn't even deserve it. I don't know why they just went after me unprovoked.
Well,
you have done nothing to upset me.
Mr. Brugger has now failed that wisdom saving, so he is infuriated by your words that he's going to be attacking with disadvantage.
On top of the normal
On top of
disadvantage.
his disadvantage?
Yep.
There's no way he's getting advantage.
That's 3 die and the worst one.
He's the least advantaged man there is.
He's just fucking furious.
No, he didn't play with us tonight.
Zane, you're up.
I'm gonna react to this orc just suddenly charging the just ferociously bleeding wizard, and I am going to shoot an arrow at him.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
roll the hit.
Oh no.
you fucking-
Oh, no, fuck.
Jesus.
It's gonna be a 12 to hit.
I'm sorry to say that you glance off of his back armor, and it tears his cape a little bit, but does not hit him.
But does it hit Mark McGrath?
No, it does not hit Mark.
God, Zane, we really need you to get your weapons back.
So I am going to take 1, 2, 3 with my movement. And then can I stow a weapon as a bonus action?
So do you have any way to like grapple this guy as a bonus action or something? Like,
No. I was hoping I'd hit him and get him to turn towards me so I could get in his shield.
I have a plan.
I hope you do.
You can stow it as for free.
Okay, so that's a simple action. So I'll put my bow away. Can I draw
You can
anything
interact
else?
with one object or feature of the environment for free during either of your move or action, i.e., draw or sheath the sword.
Okay.
So for one free action, you can interact with one object. So you can stow your.
Can I use a bonus action to take out a weapon?
You can use your free action to swap the weapon rather than draw and stow. According to the people who make this game. It's not written down anywhere, but it was clarified by one of the authors. All right. So you switched to your sword, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. So you switched to your sword and you put away your bow.
Yep.
So you still have your bonus action.
Yeah, I don't have anything I can do with a bonus action though.
Okay.
I'm
So
just
that's the
gonna
end of your turn?
Yep.
Wait, could you say some insulting words to him?
No.
You think up anything clever?
He's already pretty blinded with rage after
Oh right, yeah, I
just
forgot. Corey's hit him
sprinted
once.
like a motherfucker, but I don't think he's really paying attention to much conversation that's happening.
Yeah, I forgot. Corey already hit that guy.
Yep.
All right, it's Mark McGrath's turn.
All right, I'll smack talk him for you, Dan.
Don't do that.
All right, buddy. Your whore mother's got a bigger gash than Gog's got in his throat. And then I cast Shocking Grasp on him.
Oh my god.
Shocking grasp. All right, is that just a saving throw?
It's 13. It is.
So yes, that's just
I
a
guess.
saving throw.
Yeah. Oof. I don't feel great about 13.
Where's
Yeah,
Mark?
it seems like a low
Spell,
number.
shocking grasp. It is actually a hit.
Oh, thank Christ.
No, I mean like it's a hit one. So it's 13 after the +6.
Yes.
Okay, well it does hit.
Oh, thank Christ.
To keep you on the edge of your seat for 8 years. All right, roll damage.
1d8.
That's the most powerful spell you have right now.
I don't think it was the most
7.
powerful.
No, it wasn't, but this is what I wanted to
7. All right, you reach out with an electrified hand and you just kind of shock him about the face.
do. And then I fuck off.
Uh-oh.
You need to disengage or you're gonna get hit.
He already
Uh,
used his action.
Guys, if you read what Shocking Grasp does, he can't take reactions.
Oh.
That is a good point.
That's why I used that.
Whew,
Good idea,
whew,
Corey.
you gave all of us a heart attack right there.
I thought Jay understood that's what I was doing, which is why I knew I didn't use my most
I
damaging
mean,
thing,
that-
but my...
No, I generally rely on you guys to tell me what your spells do
Fair
because
enough.
I'm not reading.
Well, yeah,
all
I
the
didn't. I don't
flavor
normally
text
expect you
on your
to, but
shit.
the way you said it, I assumed that you knew what I was doing.
No, the way I said it was, "You're gonna die."
Right.
Attack of opportunity. All right. Okay. Yep. So yeah, he's still up, but he did not appreciate that. It is now the orc's turns. Okay.
Remember, Brugor has triple disadvantage.
Yeah, he does. Do I have 3 d20s? Yes. What's your AC, buddy?
17.
All right, yeah, he misses. That was a big, Oh my boy.
Uh-oh.
Just when he crit failed.
He did. he crit failed again on Orc 5. All right.
We are just blind lucking our way through this right now.
This is pretty great.
This strategy is pretty good. I don't think it's blind luck.
That one to 12.
These orcs have never had their lives so ruined by a tiny little midget boy.
This time he tried straight down and he kind of lands the axe deep into his own fucking foot that is just now gushing blood. Which one is that? 5? Yeah, 5. Oh, nope. Well, he does that, and then over the course of a couple seconds, he seems to lose enough blood to fall over unconscious. That's me doing all that and then saying, "Oh no," but he's actually
Right.
all right. And then this boyo is still filled with fucking rage. Mike, you want to use your reaction?
Yeah, it will be.
Okay. Roll the hit.
That's a natural 20.
Oh!
Roll damage.
Terrible damage is 7 damage total.
I mean, he's
Total,
been hit
after doubling?
twice, so he should...
6 damage. Sorry, 6
right.
damage total.
So you, as the orc, you see kind of do this fumbling tight turn to be able to chase after Mark some more. after being electrocuted in the face, he's kind of disoriented. You reach out and you slash with your short sword and you cut him at the ankle straight, cleave through, and he's just lying there on the ground, just kind of writhing and bleeding out.
Pleasant.
Pleasant. Clearly, your next RP character needs to be someone that's super squeamish, and it just doesn't work with me DMing.
Yuck.
Oh, yuck. All right, so you just got Burger now, boys. It's back to Lickle.
All right. I'm going to use my action to dodge again, but I'm
Okay.
going to say quietly to Brugor, we have killed every single man that you have. You are pathetic. You are weak. I'm going to cut the tongue from your dead body. I'm going to burn the eyes out of your head, and I'm going to rip your very soul out. You will never hurt my friends again. You will never see the afterlife. And then I'm going to perform an unarmed attack.
Okay, roll to hit.
I roll a 23,
Yeah, that hits.
and I do 7 damage.
7. Okay. You attacking again?
No,
No,
that
you already
was a
took that
bonus.
dodge.
Oh, he's doing the
Bonus
dodge
attack.
still. It's just furious orc.
I don't dare to not dodge,
Just getting
so.
pummeled over and over by you in the about the chest and legs. It's now Zane's turn.
I am going to. I believe I'm 12 spaces away, which will be a my normal movement plus a bonus action dash.
You could hit him in 11.
Yeah, I was gonna get next to him though,
Okay.
just because I can, and then I'm going to take a swing with my short sword.
Wait, you have to tell him something first.
Roll the hit.
God damn it. You can't take a shot at him without insulting him.
Corey, that's my thing. Come on.
Gotta be a 23 to hit.
Swing and a miss. No, roll damage.
It's gonna be 16 damage.
How you want to do it, Mike? After
Um,
all of Lickle's fucking shit talk, it's gonna be Zane who just runs up and kills him.
That's
I want it to just be like a perfect nick on the side of the throat where I cut like its serious artery.
Okay. So you sprint up, and with a deft maneuver, you
He
must
definitely
wreck,
maneuvers?
and you slit your short sword out, and it just kind of barely ticks a certain spot on Bregor's neck, and just blood after like half of a second just starts pouring, just starts covering Lickle, and Bregor falls dead.
Oh, does he die quickly?
Yeah, he just bled out all over you. You're covered
Oh.
in his blood.
I wanted to climb his body as he was bleeding out and stare in his eyes.
All right, you do that. You see the light slowly fade from his eyes as his rage just dissolves into just the sweet release of death.
Beautiful.
Alright.
I love this dwarf.
This
Not a
dwarf?
He's a
Fucking
halfling.
rude!
I'm racist. I can say that,
I
I'm
forgot it's
racist.
canon that he was racist against halflings.
Am
Well
I?
before Dan even joined.
Yep, that's true.
Remember the tiny fence?
I forgot. You know, it's really
Well-
hard playing a high int character when you, in fact, have low int.
I'm gonna go ahead and check over this axe biter body.
You're gonna go what?
Check over the axe biter body.
Oh, axe biter's body. I mean, it's very bloody. But you see some kind of some miscellaneous just trophies and ears and tongues and body parts just kind of strewn across his armor because he was one bad dude. Uh, but he doesn't have too much of the way of actual loot on him.
Nothing too fun.
Nah.
Hey, should we check out this cave?
Yeah,
Yeah, we should check it out, see if there's anything of interest in there.
maybe there's some food in there.
Maybe there's some gold in there. We could probably,
You guys aren't in combat. You can move your characters now.
yeah, we could really use some money to maybe stay the night in an inn somewhere, because I'm not in good
Mark.
shape.
Mark just fucking hobbling along, fucking just giant gaping with chest.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start heading in.
Are you going in, Mark?
Yeah, I'm following him. You coming with us?
Yeah, just give me a second.
All right. You guys look around the cave. It's pretty dark. There's a couple braziers. Not braziers, but like rough, kind of straight on the cave floor, fires. A little bit of stone around them. There is kind of miscellaneous, like just supplies, and there is a rather kind of beaten up an old treasure chest that's over by one of the bunks
Ooh, break that
Over.
shit open.
over here.
Bloop. I was gonna break open this chest, but I don't really have the strength to do much of anything. Can you can you come open this piece of shit, Zane?
He says, not knowing that the chest is unlocked.
Yep, I will just walk over and just automatically just open it up without even taking
Yep.
a second thought.
It doesn't even have a fucking like lock that's intact anymore. It's been bashed years ago. He just flips it open, and are you both looking in it? I assume.
Yeah, I'm not being stealthy about trying to peek in or anything.
I really need to play a low int character next time. RP can only go so far. Hey, girl.
Nothing to see here, boys. Don't worry.
All right.
Of course not.
So the chest holds 750 copper. You're gonna want to start writing this. 180 silver. 62 electrum. And 30 GP,
Hey guys,
as
where are
well
you?
as well
Oh,
as
hey, guys.
3 vials of clear stuff.
Does it come?
Pre-com, actually.
I'm gonna fucking pre.
The orcs or the elder?
You can kind of smell it pretty far away. No, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna make you taste it.
Can
It's
you
3 vials
repeat
of
the-
perfume.
Oh, 3 piles per.
Perfume?
They're worth 10 gold each.
What do you guys think perfume's doing in a place like this?
I was
Well-
like, I'm not gonna have you guys taste it to see if it's
Taste
potions,
perfume.
and then just like it's perfume.
Can you repeat the silver and electrum? Because I was retarded and not typing correctly.
750 copper.
I got that.
180 silver.
Silver. Okay.
62 electrum.
62.
30 gold.
Thank you.
I assume they probably either killed some wealthy travelers or... Yeah, probably just that.
I mean,
I don't-
did
I
you
don't want
smell
to-
Brugor? He really needed the perfume.
Did you guys end up finding anything interesting in this cave?
So far, just some money. Pretty boring.
There's some perfume here too.
Money sounds great. Perfume?
I don't mean to be this guy, but do you have that arrow I stuck in you?
Me?
Yeah.
Right. I forgot. You blasted my fucking face. I don't know. Let me ask the gods of this world.
Wait 1 sec. You do.
All right. Kind of a pretty shit move, Zane, to ask me for the arrow back you shot me with, but I was looking out for you. I still have it. You can have it back.
Thank you very much. I'll need to shoot my friends more often.
Next
It's
time
way
you
easier
shoot
to get it back.
next time you shoot it, please don't shoot it at me. I really
Wait,
don't want
he's
to get hit with that arrow again.
Get it.
Did you guys see me dodge all those hits?
That was
Yeah.
incredible.
Are you okay, Mark? You
Not really, no.
Hi.
But
Yeah, that's a big
you know,
no.
I'm a little better than the ogre, but not by much.
Do you guys think this is a place we could set up camp?
Well, I don't know where this water in the cave is going, but we should be able to defend this little pocket pretty well. I assume since the leader was there, at most there'll be just a small hunting band coming back to the cave if there was anybody gone.
I feel like we really need to take a rest.
Oh yeah,
And
Yeah.
It'll be nighttime, I think. Isn't that right?
And what?
Yeah, it should be right around
nighttime,
nighttime.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Good close.
Because we traveled the whole day to get here, right?
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
'Cause we had,
You
like,
traveled
max
most of the
movement.
day, so it is basically getting dark now.
Oh, also, what did the town want us to do with these orcs? Just kill them? Do you guys remember? I wasn't actually privy.
Somebody
to
roll.
According to my
wisdom.
notebook, it said the orcs need killing here.
Okay, I was gonna make somebody roll wisdom if they remembered what I told them.
I was gonna say I was not also with them. I was doing my own thing also.
Was that
Yeah.
actually exactly what you said? Was orcs need killing?
No,
Because
certainly not.
that's
the
all I
Cat
got.
Master asked you differently, and then human, the necromancer, he just said that they needed to be killed. He
Yeah,
needed
need
them
them
to be rid
removed.
of. Yeah.
Why do you guys think everyone wanted the orcs gone? They didn't even have. Well, I guess they had a stash. But
All right.
Fine.
We are running on time. How about you guys decide how to split the loot?
Evenly.
Yeah, I'm fine with even on that. The only thing that's not going to be even is the electrum.
Yeah. I can be the odd man out on the electrum and take one less. I don't care.
Alright, so everybody gets 250 copper, 60 silver, 21 electrum, but Corey gets 20, and 10 gold pieces, and a vial of 10 gold perfume.
we are absolutely gonna have to go over again how I add any of that shit.
250 copper.
Well,
Okay,
the currency's very easy.
Okay,
You just
so
click
can you
on
run that by me
equipment.
again, Mike? 'Cause I'm paying so much attention.
Click on equipment, go to currency, click on any of the currencies,
Mhm.
and then starting with gold,
Oh,
you're
knock
going
it
to
off.
add
Hey.
10 gold,
Okay.
20 electrum,
Okay.
60
Fucker.
silver,
Okay.
250 copper, and then hit add.
All right. Dunzo.
And then you can go into your manage equipment button. The
Okay.
same area.
Oh, I get a perfume.
And custom item, add custom item. Then you have to click on it to actually customize it.
Okay. Is perfume a thing that it will find automatically?
I don't
Probably
believe
not.
so.
Just perfume. Oh, what did I do? What the
No, it's a glitch. It'll do that the first time.
Yeah, the custom item addition it always fucks up, and then you have to go and edit the blank custom item that was added.
Yep.
Did we get some experience from that?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to split that shit though.
Okay.
I think, yeah, that was a full split proper.
Alright, did you guys add all your shit with your gold and your perfume?
cost override on the perfume is 10? Is that correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. All right. I think I did it.
All right, you each get 416 EXP. Make sure you're adding and not setting.
Getting closer and closer to that level 4.
I know.
What was the name of the axe biter guy?
Brugger.
Okay. No, perfect. All right. And sorry, I'm really struggling here. So I want to add how much XP?
416, but make sure you're putting it not in the set, but down below in the add.
Yeah, add EXP. Apply changes. It worked.
Cool.
Holy cow, we killed like 18 orcs, a boss orc, and an ogre, and it's only 400 XP. Dude,
Well, really, that's
start this
only
game.
one encounter.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
got
pretty
3
decent
waves.
amount.
It was a
Dude.
single encounter, and
It's not like
Those
we completed their
completing
quest
quests?
yet.
This isn't
You-
like
you
an
didn't,
MMO
like-
where you level pretty quickly. Like,
well, you didn't like turn in basically any of the
Right.
that's
quests
true too.
for this either.
That
We're
was my
still-
next question was the quest completions.
It
like, rank
depends on the
16
quest.
maybe?
Major story ones will definitely, but the smaller ones, it's dependent on what they
Like if it.
Okay.
Yeah, it really depends on
Ellie,
what
knock it
the
off.
quest was given, whether or when
Hey.
you get the XP.
Okay.
Fucking cat.
Because sometimes like you may not get EXP specifically for a quest. They may give you like items.
Stop it. Fucking cunt, please.
All right, so that's it. Now you guys can go ahead and hit your long rest buttons and pick up saying that you took a long rest here.
Bitch,
Okay.
stop.
That's probably good for Corey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
I took another no damage run. I
Yeah.
ruined Dam's no damage run.
Yeah, I was like, Lickle would have had a nice no damage run, and then someone spoiled that.
Guys, I know what you're talking about. I have no damage right now.
And Mark,
Yes.
I got us 2 tickets to see this event that's being performed by a new band.
Oh
You
my
wanna
God.
go see Wyvern Tour.
I love it.
Oh shit. Alright, good session. Probably particularly good because we didn't have some annoying bard dude here.
Right?
Dragging it down.
Don't shit talk him. He's gonna watch the VOD maybe.
Yeah, definitely going to.
Yeah, one, I don't think he will, but two,
Would say that if he was here.
we'd
Oh,
say that
absolutely. That was a
anyway.
joke.
Okay.
We would say much worse if he was here.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off.
Later.
But I gotta save this first.
Yeah. All those upside down orcs.
Thanks, Jaymond.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Talk to you guys later.
Later.